Hey guys, welcome back to some companions. Today's video, we're going to be looking at what is up and coming for this game mode, and also looking at what is going on with the summoning. I don't know exactly how they're going to do this. So within the Noble Tavern, you can see right here the Destiny summons. We do have 15 or essentially 16 days left that we can get these dimensional spirits. I believe at that point, they're going to be gone in the entirety from the Destiny summons after the 16 days, but we are also getting a new hero. So I don't know if you're going to be able to swap between both of those, or if you're going to have the ability, or essentially you're going to have to rely on the Stargazer to actually pull Destiny Spirits in the future. I don't know, again, exactly what that's going to look like with what is coming down the pipeline. Now, we know the next hero that we're getting, and it was released over on Facebook, which we'll look at in just a minute, which is Ferael. So he is going to be the next one. He is going to be joining, of course, the Graveborn, which means we're not getting an awakened hero. We already got all of our dimensional heroes, but it's really cool that we're kind of getting some of these new heroes. Now, Ferael, really big game changer when it comes to AFK Arena, because he can provide not only energy disintegration, but he also provides a lot of crowd control, which can make a big difference in campaign. And it can also make a really big difference when it comes to the PvP aspect. So let's hop over, let's take a look at this hero, and I want to show you exactly what we're kind of getting here. So January 14th, this is going to be companions. Now, for a lot of players, they're super confused. So these notes will be up on the companion server tomorrow. They said new hero was being released. It's Ferael, everything on the AFK Arena Facebook page, which of course we know AFK Arena Classic and the companions are running together. So this is going to be, again, the new hero that we're going to be seeing on the companion server. It is the Doom Whisperer Ferael. Now, again, if you remember, if you're an old school classic AFK Arena player, super strong hero with that crowd control and the energy disintegration, makes a really big difference, can summon spirits that haunt the enemy, gradually weakening them over time. So if they keep him tried and true, he's a hero that you're going to want to build. And again, I don't know if he's going to go into the Destiny summons, because on January 14th, we'll still have the dimensional spirits that are in there. So it is yet to be seen. Now, of course, there he is again. We've seen him, we know him. Now, the Wishfinder event is coming. This is an event, again, that we have seen on the classic side, where the annual spring spree, once again, calming folk, where you write down your wish, and wishes, you hang them on the tree where phoenix flowers bloom. Now, traditionally, the Wishfinder event, I believe, gave us Taylene originally. I don't know if that's going to be the case for this event coming, because we'd have the ability to essentially get another free hero, which is really cool. Now you look, available rewards. We do have a chest here, which again, I don't know if this is going to be that copy of Taylene, but we do have the Stargazer cards in there. We also do have a chest and some scrolls. The hero choice tests from the event contain the options. So I guess this is what they're giving us, guys, out of this chest right here. So unfortunately, it is not going to be a copy of Taylene, as much as I would like to build her. But looking in here, Astrilda's a pretty good choice. Brutus, you really only need one copy. Leica, Tassie, and Mishka, I already do have built. And that's kind of weird. There's no Graveborns? There's no Graveborn hero in the chest. So I don't know. They have 2 Light Bearers. We have 2 Maulers. We have 3 Wilders, and then no Graveborn. That, again, is a little bit confusing. We're going to have to confirm. Now, this, of course, is over, like I said, on the AFK Arena Facebook page. So I definitely want to check and confirm what is going on with that one. Now, the Trials of Mystery are also coming up, and you'll notice that it is 119 to 125. So during the event, 4 daily clues. Now, this was an event, the Trials of Mystery, that we ran, I believe, about 2 years ago. 2 or 3 years ago, where you had to go through, and I think you went through, if I remember correctly, you went through with Falks, and you got a bunch of clues, a bunch of mysteries. There's a lot of cool things. You unlocked a jailer. There was a couple other cool things in there, and you can see that we are getting some more Stargazer scrolls as well as diamonds. Definitely loving those, as well as those Destiny summons out of here. Very cool. So Alliance Contest, this is another one. Registration for server opens more than 12 days. Once it is open, or server open less than 12 days, it will be kind of in there doing this. All the servers are not on the same time frame. That, again, is kind of confusing for a lot of players. If you're on server number 1, if you're on 8, if you're on future servers, depending on when the server is released, you're getting stuff released at a different time. So you'll also notice the Divine Effect. Now, this is something that we always look for, which is awesome. So Hodgkin, I do not have built, but Hendrik I have built. Even looking here, I do have Tassie built. Wukong, it's impossible to get the Celestials and the Hippos because you can't use diamonds. If you're not buying them, there's really no way to get them. And then Thisu is getting built. Now, Thisu is going to be a very big priority, and we've seen him really turning into a really big priority. When you're adding in his divine effects, that is going to make a really big difference to what we see. And then, of course, Dreamland doubles are going to be in here. Now, this, again, is traditionally something that we see. So all ranking rewards within the Dream Realm are going to be doubled for details. And again, we'll look at this tomorrow, but Ferael is going to be coming. So I want to hop over. I want to do some more summons out of here. We've been saving a lot of our scrolls, and I'm hoping this is going to be the time. Now, I want to make sure, again, knowing that Thisu is going to be built out of here, we've also been building out Sheltier quite a bit, as well as a couple other ones. But I want to drop Thisu in here because we have been building them out. So let me drop out Scrag, already at 2 stars. I'm going to drop Thisu in here. Let's see if we can get, and again, Hendrik is getting the Divine Effect. We know Tassie is getting the Divine Effect. A couple of these heroes, including Hodgkin, are getting the Divine Effect. Now, you'll notice it's been like 3 days, guys, that we haven't done summons. We have 156 scrolls, which is kind of crazy that they are accumulating this fast. Even Destiny scrolls, we have another 29, 23K in diamonds, 47 of our Stargazer scrolls. This is the really big benefit when it comes to companions and being in a competitive guild and being in a higher ranked guild or a higher level guild, because you do get a lot more resources out of all of these game modes. There's a copy of Sonya. Now, Sonya, I believe that copy might allow us to bring her up to Ascended. So that would be really, really cool to see. Another single right there, which is going to be Crescio. He's another one. We have Crescio and we do have Titus that are both just at Ascended, starting to add some more stars in there. And again, a lot of players are still kind of questioning. And look at that, guys, a double. We have Grez and we have Treznar. But a lot of players are kind of questioning who is going to be the next Awakened hero. And with that, tied to what faction do we have to build? That, again, is yet to be seen. So we know Ferael's coming, which gives us a 2-week, kind of a 2-week leeway, I would say, between all of the heroes and knowing the ones that are coming. We got another copy of Damon. Seems like we're going to get a lot of food in here. And the final one is a copy of Gwen. Now, I'm going to save my diamonds right now, and we're going to actually pick up a couple other heroes. I want to pick up some more of those Destiny spirits out of there. That way we can build them up a little bit further doing the summons. Even here, guys, we are already at 446 of 500. So we're very close to getting that next level. So let's do some of these. Maybe we can get lucky. I'm still getting a lot more fodder, which is awesome in here. If we can pull 1 or 2 more of these, I will be very, very happy. Want to burn through the diamonds in here and see if we can get this, guys. Oh, we got to be getting close. We got to be seeing one of them. Fingers crossed. We seen a double last time we were in here. And there we go. There is another dimensional spirit. Hopefully we can pull 1 more with a couple more summons in here. And I know we're going to get that one for free with all of these. We should. Come on. Where is 1 more? And unfortunately, it is not. We don't have enough for another pull. But I believe in here again. I think we're going to get 1 more. About 30 away, but again, we still have 15 days. We still do have a lot of times. Now, in here, I was building these out. I think I'm going to actually go back to Taylene, just for the simple fact that we do need her built out a little bit further. Dimensional Spirit. Now, Sheltier, we are building out quite a bit. Even looking at Albedo, we got built up quite a bit, but I'm not going to add all of the stars on there in the entirety. And number 1, guys, oh, we get another copy of Taylene. That is awesome. Want to try to get her up to that Legendary Plus. And there is another one. You talk about some luck right there. Boom, we got another one. We'll do our singles as well. A lot more essence out of there, which I'm happy about. I'm going to go do some more Destiny summons. I don't know if I have any scrolls left, but there are 2 of our red chests. Got some more 24 hours. Could we get a 3rd copy of Taylene? That would be amazing to see. We have to be close. Nothing more in there, but let's burn through some of these diamonds. I'm feeling like we're going to get another dimensional spirit in here. I would love to see it. We have, what, 2 more summons? Oh, we got to be that much closer. We've been burning through, again, a crazy amount of resources in here. Then even looking, let's do some single summons. Maybe we'll get another elite hero. So players were also wondering, when it comes to companions, should we play companions or should we play classic? Guys, in my opinion, the way that I view it is looking at the companion server. It is a very kind of light version of AFK Arena. It doesn't quite have the depth of the engraving, the furniture, the signature items, the gameplay, all of the different things. So if you are interested in playing the full version, honestly, the full in-depth, super in-depth version of AFK Arena, it would be the classic. If you're playing the companion side, this again is kind of a light version, a lot less heroes. And there we go. We get a copy of Thisu. We were looking for copies of Thisu, guys, and it comes through. That is all of our summons. Let's pop open these bags because we just got a ton of resources out of here. Another 5,000 essence. I believe that might be another hero that is going to be going up to level 300. We are already at level 300. We have the events that are going on right now, but I believe 38K. Yeah, we're just short. We could build up a couple more. And you know what? I'm going to do Shell Tier. I'm going to build Shell Tier up to 300. PvP wise, crazy, crazy strong. You can see, guys, gear is maxed out. We do need a couple more to level up the rest of our gear, but doing incredibly well with the gear. And even looking, we've been building out the signature item a little bit further on a lot of these heroes and really focusing on the build. Let's see within the Temple of Ascension, what do we have built out of here? So we got that copy of Taylene. Look at the food. Oh, I love when I get to see the food. So that almost builds up Grez. Now we've also pushed all the way. So there we go. So that was the copy we needed of Sonya. So Sonya goes up to Ascended. That is going to make a really big difference in the Lightbearer Tower. I'm going to have to see who we're building next. And Hendrik, we just need more copies of, and he will be done. But Gwen is another one. I might focus on building out Gwen. Now in here, we have another star that we're adding on Crescio. That, of course, the hero does already have that divine effect, so it makes a big difference. Thisu, I feel like, is the next one that we should be really building out and looking at. But we already have enough copies when it comes to Skarath. We have 1, 2, 3 already, and then 4. We have Salakai too. So we have a tank, definitely. We have one, again, we're pretty well versed. I'm gonna have to see because we also do have Brutus and the Wilders. Look, Nevi is done as well, guys. That takes Nevi up to Ascended. Now, of course, we got to look because we only have 2 that are not up to 5 stars. We have 4 that are already at 5 stars maxed out. So again, I'm thinking out of the heroes we're seeing right here, I'm going to build out Oku is going to be the next one. Very strong, even though we didn't see a crazy amount of him utilization within AFK Arena itself, the classic version. It seems like in Companions, he is doing incredibly well. That also takes Grez up to 5 stars again. When it comes to the divine effect, that's going to make a really big difference. Now in this one, again, we were building up Hodgkin a little bit. Do we have enough food? Which we do have enough food. Build Hodgkin up a little bit. Hodgkin, guys, a pretty solid tank, but crowd control does incredibly well. As a buffer, does incredibly well. That is the reason why building out a hero like Hodgkin does make a big difference. There's a signature item unlocked. Then, of course, we do get another copy of Taylene. Oh, we only need one more. One more copy of Taylene will take her up to Mythic, which, of course, unlocks a signature item, unlocking a lot of her power. And then, of course, we do have those spirits. Again, I'm going to go ahead and I'm really thinking Shell Tier. I feel like we should continue building her up to 5 stars. I did put 1 copy on Ainz, but unfortunately, in a lot of different game modes, we're not seeing Ainz used. But there are a few places. I've started seeing him. I've started seeing him showing up in a few different places, which is kind of interesting to see with the build on him. Exactly what it's going to be. Now, Alliance Contest, like we just talked about. This, of course, who is my application? It is Aaron. I'm going to see if D2 wants to join. If not, if he's already in there with someone, I'm going to go ahead. So let's look at, we can do the guild or the friends list. D2 and I are in both to see if we want to go ahead. Because last time we joined up, we did pretty well. So he was on 5 hours ago. So go ahead, 35-36. So I'm starting to catch him a little bit. I don't know if he's been doing any progression or making any progression in there, but we're 31. We're moving towards 32. Probably with a couple more levels, we should be able to get that done pretty well. Battle Pass is going on. The Merchant, of course, we're building this up pretty quick. Still have another 10 days on this one. So I'm excited about that one. And then, of course, the Visiting Merchant is just what we have going on right now with the events themselves. Magician's Hat, Circus Tour, got to do that all the time. Rest of these, I still have to do the Dusty Barons, but everything else in here is pretty well done. We're caught up. And this is, again, another reason why I really, really like when it comes to companions, there's not an incredibly crazy amount of stuff you have to do in here. Even looking at our guild over here, we've been doing our regular dispatch missions. Within the guild scramble, we are still sitting at number 1. and number one by a very, very significant amount, because the guild is active. This is why, again, we've talked about it in operations. I'm still, yep, going in operations. So this is day number 3. I'm gonna have to set my teams in here, get that all set. But overall, guys, you have to be active in the game modes. If you're not active in the game modes, not only are you hurting your progression, but you're hurting the progression of your entire guild as well. Making sure you're doing the bosses, making sure you're doing the guild scramble, everything that comes up for AFK companions. Again, if you're not doing it, you are hurting yourself and you are hurting the guild in the entirety. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.